So if you see SMS down here, I'm not currently signed in to IM, so I can continue my conversation. If she's not signed in, same thing. We know her phone number. This is mobile. We can just send a text if we'd like.
Wow, this is so basically I can continue my conversations whether the person's online or offline. We always fall back to SMS, which is a prevalent, service how to message these people, or I can use PCIM networks. And right now, I think, OneConnect supports Yahoo Messenger, it supports SMS, but we're also working bringing other IM networks into this messaging component because OneConnect is fully open, so other messaging networks can integrate into this messaging view. That's part of Yahoo's open strategy.
So I'm going to continue on a quick tour here for the audience. So we have the address book. And the address book is more than just a simple address book. It's my personal address book. So it took my contacts, and you'll note some of the colored icons next to it here. What it's doing is taking my contacts and then also showing me what networks I know them on.
That's so really it. And whether they're online, whether I can reach them, how I can reach them.
Exactly. So if I click into one, we can see the most recent status. If I'm going to zoom down to the bottom here, we can see that I connect with Andy on Facebook, and Last, and Friendster. So it's all in one spot.
This is what we mean by a socially connected address book, because the address book now comes to life. It's not just an address, a phone number, and email, but we now map the connection that you have to these people in your address book on the different social networks, and we can now create easy ways for you to communicate with them using these networks, or even create a very customized pulse where you only see those events that happen with that person across the different networks. So this is I think a very important way how to keep touch in an ever more fast communicating environment.
Now, talking about communicating, you mentioned earlier we incorporated favorites. Now, favorites is nice because if there's somebody I don't want to keep track of, I want to have really quick access to go to them, like click, I'm going to send a message. Favorites is the stuff. You might have a family member that doesn't post very often, so they're not going to be in your pulse, or at least near the top of it. But this is the quick access. So when I get into favorites, you can see I can immediately send a message, I can call them, I can click into the address so I can look in more detail, I can see their last status. It's the quick reference point for any people that I want to keep.
So not just call.